Hey guys, it's Seth, and this video is called How to Actually Make Money from Your Passion. It could also be called How to Start Your Own Online Business. And you're going to get more practical information in this video than you would get in 4 years of business school. Now, your own online business is a precious treasure. I'm going to talk to you about how to turn your passion and your knowledge into money. And you've seen the Skip College for Success pyramid of success, but I'm going to make one tweak. So we've talked about getting a Joe job, getting in-demand skills, freelancing, things like that. But if you are in high school right now, you actually have an advantage that most people don't. Your parents are probably still paying for your housing, your food, and your clothes, your basic needs. So you don't need to work. Your job right now is going to school and wasting your time and energy on a lot of BS classes. Now, once you free your mind up and you realize, hey, guess what? I don't have to spend all this time going crazy, memorizing historical dates, taking SATs. I'm just going to get C's because no one ever will care about my high school transcript. Once you free up all that time and energy in your own head, you can put your energy into your online business, your passion, and passive income. And that's a great place to start. The sooner you start, the better. Now, making money fast without doing anything is BS. I don't like these the websites like these that say, how would it feel to start making over $400 an hour without having to do anything? Well, how would it feel to have supermodels come over your house and give you a hot oil rub down? I'm sure it would feel great. It's an absolute delusion. These are the types of websites and offers that make legitimate digital marketing and online marketing look bad. So the moral of the story is you got to work hard and be persistent to actually have success. But that's why the sooner you start, the better. If you're 10 years old and you're watching this, you are in a great position. Now, I used to hear the word business and I would tune out or I would feel overwhelmed because it seemed complex and boring. But it's not. It's just that school makes it seem that way. Online income does exist. It's not a mythical creature. But once again, you're going to have to dodge some terrible information from both school and the internet. Now, universities claim to be teaching business, and I don't know how they get away with that because this is not business. Principle of macroeconomics, innovation and design thinking, business, global social entrepreneurship as an elective, digital marketing, by the way, as an elective, not one of the main cores of the curriculum. And this is why business majors have one of the highest underemployment rates, actually higher than art history or communications. Now, people think that this is how business works or starts. You pitch some huge idea to an investor, like on Shark Tank. You're trying to get seed money to manufacture some product or invention. You're trying to be some kind of business rock star. And business has been mixed up with celebrity culture, TV shows, all sorts of nonsense. And we've idolized a lot of the business leaders in our culture. So it leads to a lot of disconnection and confusion, and it seems overcomplicated. And this is why, first of all, a lot of conventional businesses and business students just fail because you're thinking in a very overcomplicated way. Now, if you don't know about business, that's fine because I didn't either. I was a film major. And so I'm going to show you even someone who's an art major who has no business background can actually get into business, which is what I've been doing for the past 6 years. Now, I wrote a book about film school because film school was a ridiculous waste of money. I wanted to help young filmmakers understand they shouldn't waste their time and money with it. But I wrote the book. I didn't really know what to do with it because I didn't know anything about marketing at the time. So I built a website. I built a website in 2010 called Film School Secrets. I had no idea what I was doing. I took a course on search engine optimization. I made all these. This is from the web archive, this screenshot, by the way, because the website's long gone. I had no idea what I was doing. But there was this magic button, okay? I had a button on my website where I offered people a way to give me money in exchange for my book, my information, my expertise, my value. So like on The Simpsons. So I put the website up, I put the button up so people could get my book, and then someone bought the book. $40 landed in my bank account, and this changed my life. It wasn't a lot of money, but it came in through the internet from a stranger without any active work on my part. And it just was like, mind blowing to me. This was passive income. And this is how it happened. This is the business model that you want to familiarize yourself with, that they're not teaching in business school. So a customer on the internet came to my crappy looking website. It didn't have to be fancy. They saw my book, which talked about why film school is not a good investment. I had information that most people don't have, because most people who went to film school didn't write a book about it, right? So I had a sales page. I had a price. It was like $40. I connected it to a payment processor, which was just PayPal at the time. And I think I was using eJunkie. Very simple. They paid the money, and then they were sent an email with a PDF download of my book. That's it. That's the business. It's not something that requires you to study microeconomics or statistics or foreign international relations. This is a business, a very small, simple, and brilliant business. Now, this is what I call a 21st century business. And this is how I've earned hundreds of thousands of dollars, not just from this, from other products that I offer. And this is how I earned my first online check from ClickBank. I remember it was $116.47. Oh my God, though. That $100 to me felt like I had won the lottery. I had never, ever in my life taken my knowledge, expertise, and something about myself and used it to help someone else and earn money from it. It was the most fulfilling thing. I wasn't just filing papers in some office or delivering pizzas or doing some menial crap. I was doing something meaningful, and I got paid. And it didn't matter to me if I was making $50 or $100. It was awesome. So business, this is all business is, guys. Solving problems. Reframe everything that you buy in terms of what problem it solves. A dishwasher solves dirty dishes. A car solves the need to get around. This is all. You could throw out business school. You could throw out business major. This is all you need to be thinking in terms of. So freelancing services, marketing, copywriting, they help businesses solve the problem. They need customers. They need, people to come to their business. A plumber fix a broken toilet. A police try to solve crimes. Doctors try to fix sickness and illness. Teachers try to solve ignorance very unsuccessfully. Personal trainer helps people stop being overweight or stop being out of shape. I mean, you could make a list. You should probably try doing this. Make a list of 100 jobs or products in the world and reframe it in terms of what problem it solves. I mean, even a flashlight helps people see in the dark. And humans have lots of problems, like millions of problems in every area you can imagine. So this provides opportunity. YouTube started as a how-to informational video site because people do not know how to do things. Get a job, a spouse, change their oil, stretch, get good grades, pass the SATs, lose weight, reduce acne, get clients, snowboard, play guitar. So many things we don't know how to do. There's 3.4 billion searches a day. People are looking for information, answers, solutions to problems. Think about what Google is. Google is just a big question box of all sorts of questions. And not all problems or questions are serious or require a physical solution. You don't have to be trying to invent the next iPod or something like that. In Hollywood, for instance, think about that. It's $1 billion industry, and all they do is solve the problem of boredom, the human psyche. Dogs and cats don't need they can be entertained with like a ball or a flashing laser light, but human beings need more complex forms of entertainment. That's a problem that they solve. Now, people's biggest problems are solved with information. They're not physical products. Think about all the, college is really the best example. People, I don't know if I'd said that in the next slide, but like college, people are paying more money than they can afford for information, supposedly. Investing, parenting, we're going to get more into this. As I showed you, I solved, the problem people had questions about film school. They wanted a career in filmmaking. So I went on to create a course, helped people to get their film careers going. I went from just beyond just writing a book about why film school wasn't a good idea. And I said, this is what you should do instead. Here's how the practical stuff I started doing when I was 17. You do this, you'll get results. I help people all over the world using my passion, knowledge, and experience, and I made money doing it, and it was awesome. That's a blank slide. Now, I didn't need to come up with a new invention. I didn't need venture capital. I don't need employees or a business plan or the principles of financial accounting or principles of microeconomics or any of this other crap. I didn't need any of that. I discovered personally a love of teaching and providing quality information that makes a difference. And I personally think most people have an instinct to teach or share things, but the school system takes this instinct and makes it intolerable. I think that everybody has an instinct. If you look at parenting, it's very natural to want, if you have maybe you have a little brother or sister or a cousin or niece or nephew and you want to show them something, teach them something, it's very natural when you teach things that way. But the school system takes that teaching instinct and just kills it. It crushes it. But think of all the people making money teaching things. You got fashion YouTubers and bloggers making tutorials on makeups and clothing. Her information equals cash. It's her business. Through sponsorships or affiliate agreements or whatever she's got going on, she's making cash from her knowledge and expertise. Many businesses, moving on to another thing, many businesses don't even invent a product. They just sell ones that are already made, like a franchise, which, like McDonald's, one of the biggest franchises in the history of the world, they kind of feed people, quote, food, unquote. It's where, but to open a McDonald's, you don't have to innovate anything. You just take an existing business model that works and set one up yourself. That's kind of like affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing is with a website, a blog, a YouTube channel, Instagram. You can make money simply referring people to an existing product. Now, sales and commissions. Classic sales is you close a prospect, you get someone to buy something. You go to the car dealership and the car salesman sells you the car. He's getting a percentage of the sale. Realtors, they sell a house, they get a percentage of the sale. Now, Matt is my business partner. He recommends my course on digital marketing to people via his YouTube channel, and he makes a good amount of money every month. And all he does is say, hey, check this link out. We do interviews together. But all he does is send people to his affiliate link on his YouTube channel, and that's what tracks all of the traffic and pays him out his commission. It's really one of the simplest ways to make money that exists. So in the old days, to even open a business, you needed a building or a storefront, thousands of dollars in rent, a cash register, employees, inventory to sell, thousands of dollars just to open up for business, maybe a license. It was just really complicated and a pain in the ass. Nowadays, website equals your digital storefront. Bloomingdale's has actual stores that cost millions of dollars, and they have a website that costs a lot less. And here's the crazy thing, guys. Whether it's a big business like Bloomingdale's or Best Buy or a micro business like my digital marketing course, our websites appear the same size on your screen, right? Bloomingdale's isn't bigger because they make more money, and they both offer something to buy. So these are comparable, I wouldn't say competitors, but they're comparable businesses. They're just as serious and they're just as viable as businesses. Now, people do make money from drop shipping and selling physical goods that someone else delivers to the customer. You can buy shit from China and then mark it up in price and ship it out, and you can do that. Personally, I don't do that. I don't like it. It's just not something that appeals to me. If you want a recommendation on a Fulfilled by Amazon course or something, and you message me, I'll send you one. But that's not what I like. What I like are these two things. Number one, information products, and number two, affiliate marketing. It's not easy. None of this is easy. Like, I'm just going to click a button and $400 a day, but it's easier. This is a way to start a business that is so much easier than all the traditional crap they're teaching in business school, where you're going to be, whether they're trying to get you to raise money for a tech startup or, do something where you're starting a small business, a brick and mortar business, in reality, where you're, having to raise money and get employees and a storefront and all this other stuff. You can do this stuff from your computer using your information, using your brain.